Okay, so let's take a look at the deck and how it performed and where to go from here. All in all, I think the deck did pretty well and has potential, but it definitely is still kind of rough and needs some more fine-tuning. A few things I noticed were, for example, that the third Bedlam Reveler might ultimately be too much, but I'm not quite sure yet. I mean, I definitely wanted to start on a slightly higher number than might be right to see how far you can push it. And I think you can definitely not run 4. 3 might be okay, but it is possible that we only want 2, at least in the main deck. I can see boarding extras for grindier matchups, especially Junt, where they like strip away your hand and then top decking a Bedlam Reveler is incredible, especially since it also doesn't die to Bolt and Abrupt Decay. Twisted Image, probably not that great. We already have 12 Dirtly cantrips, so I'm pretty sure I want to replace that with something else. Izzet Charm could stay or leave. I also think that 4 Snapcasters and 3 Revelers, as mentioned earlier, is too much. I think the deck probably needs to cut 1 or 2 Snapcaster mages. I think the sideboard is mostly fine. I would probably want to try to see if and how well Swift Spears could work. Like, I could see cutting this maybe. I'm not sure if I want 3 Forked Bolt actually. I think I could see cutting one of those and then either not sure, like we want enough spells though. I mean, Reveler being kind of situational comes up a surprisingly fair amount, so maybe just cut one of the Revelers. I think Izzet Charm is probably better than the third Forked Bolt, so maybe cut a Forked Bolt. Yeah, maybe I would try a main deck close to this. Maybe cut like another Snapcaster because we are a little high on non-Deva Flips and Bedlam Reveler enablers. But I'm not sure. I could also see playing an extra Vapor Snack, given how good it is right now against a couple decks. So, yeah, I don't know, I mean, maybe this, and like, I mean, Fogbolt is really good against Infect and Affinity, solid against Burn, not so great against Junt or Nahiri or Suicide, but it might be like a good cheap spell. I mean, maybe we want to cut this, add one here, and maybe just cut this. Or cut this guy. I think maybe cutting this guy is reasonable. Maybe try something like this, or like along those lines at least. Also, the less Snapcasters we run, the more appealing Reveler gets. And if Swift Spear doesn't work out, I would probably replace them with like another Reveler, another Snapcaster, maybe a Forked Bolt and some other spell. Not sure though what and how. I mean, Spell Pierce is an interesting option main deck to protect Thing early. Can be awkward if it sits in the hand with Reveler, but once it's dead, doesn't matter that we throw it away, so that's an option. Third Spell Snare is an option, but there's too many matchups where it's like a bit awkward, but definitely a possibility. Yeah, that's probably where I'm at right now. I think the deck definitely has a lot of potential. Thing in the Ice is really great. Can easily flip it on turn 3 or 4 with all the cantrips and 1-mana spells. It's interesting to see if and how Swift Spear is gonna pan out. Gonna see that. And yeah, I'll keep toying around with the deck, and if I find out anything super relevant, I'll let you know, like if I come up with the list that I think is like how the deck should look and what you should play, for example. I might make another video or article about it. But for now, that's it for me on the deck, and let me know in the comments what you found out, what you think of the games and the conclusions and yeah, ideas that I mentioned and the direction that I want to take it in. Thanks for watching again. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next week.